I didn't necessarily mean to buy. I did and I didn't. Amazon really needs to rethink how they're using the fonts as far as like the price goes, because it's like 0 and then itty bitty numbers. So it's like 0, 99. So I paid $1 for this unintentionally. So, and you will get your dollar's worth of F.B. Stevens 5-minute magic hacks. I don't regret my purchase, but it was kind of disappointing. 5 magic... Getting started with magic hacks. Now, it does kind of ramble on in the beginning, as to what the book will do. It's like, okay, you can tell me that in one paragraph, you don't need 3 pages. And it's like, oh, it'll be 5-minute hacks, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, I got the point. And it's a short book, and a good chunk of it's dealing with what it wants to do, and doesn't get around to doing what it wants to do. But it does offer some good tips. Even if you're not pagan, if you, whatever the hell you are, this is useful information regardless. And it kind of focuses on like decluttering and cleaning out your brain, and you know, simple little ways to do that. And it does stress the concept of luck too much. It's like, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be lucky, but it's just sort of like a weird thing to me. It's like it doesn't quite fit into like magic, if that makes sense. It's like gambling. Why would I waste like $1 on a scratch ticket for a chance when I could spend that $1 on a book that I can keep and actually have? You know, well, that's my logic. It pretty much has like one spell, and those like little hacks are like little ways to get to the bigger spell, and then kind of little ways to kind of continue the spell. And it's releasing negativity, trying to bring good things into your life, which for me is awesome. It's like the perfect spell for me. So maybe the Lord and Lady's like, you need to do this. So for me, this was perfect. I mean, it fits my life and my needs. You know, it's a release spell basically, and it's pretty much only what it is. It goes to like 5 minutes of like like a mini meditation, or like take 5 minutes and clean out one section of your room. And it was interesting because they ask, okay, what's the first thing you see when you wake up in the morning or go to bed at night? And you know, what's that represent to you? Is it something you need to clean up? You know, are you looking at like a pile of junk? Me, I'm looking at technology because it keeps my brain amused. So even in sleep, my brain might be going. So for me, this worked. It's very short. I read it in like 20 minutes. There is a few typos and like a weird structuring of the sentences, and it's not because it's in British English. I'm like, well, that's kind of sounding strange, and then I'm like, oh, it's COLOUR, and it's like, no, I'm pretty sure true English doesn't quite put words in weird places and in sentences in the middle of the concept. So it's like a couple of places, so when you get to it, it's like, but it's not all over the book. I would give it maybe a 3-star for like the general public. This fits me and my needs, so it was worth the buck. I would probably wait until it becomes a freebie or not bother with it at all, unless you're specifically wanting like a banishment spell or a way to kind of deal with negativity, both like inwards and outwards. So I thought it was okay. It fit me. You probably would have to want that specific spell or life advice. Otherwise, meh. You know. I don't regret spending my 4 quarters. I would suggest saving yours. So that is my review on F.B. Stevens' 5-minute magic, getting started with magic hacks. Now, I don't, apparently they wrote other books, and I don't know if there's like something that delves deeper, but points in here could be used in general life. In general. So, that's the best I can do. So, thank you for watching, and blessed be.